Sound check. Okay. I just did my study stream earlier today, so I'm checking the sound because I usually disable desktop audio. Anyway, we're gonna start Act 2 today, hopefully. The first quest of it would be similar in length to the previous one, so less than an hour long. And the first thing that we need to do is move forward 2 days. I'm not sure exactly how many hours, but we'll just do 2 days because that's what it says. Wait 2 in-game days. And I'm pretty sure I've done a bit of stuff already. Maybe it's a day or so, but just to be sure, let's just wait 2 in-game days based on this clock. And then I would have done this before starting the recording, but I feel like Paimon will say something once the time is up, the time for waiting is done, like she usually does. So let's just see about that. I am assuming we're going to be going to Kinich's home next, because he said that we could also go to his area in the map after going to Moalani. That's why I was kind of surprised when Act 1 ended on Moalani's turf, but let's see.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job.
Take a walk around the people of the springs. Okay, never mind. We're still there. We're still... Oh, okay. Interesting. I thought we were done with that and they were gonna give us a tour of the general tribes. But I guess we're not yet done with the... Ooh, fun. People of the Springs arc. I really like this place. Hopefully audio's okay. Okay. Act 1, parts 1, 2, 3 should all be up right now. I uploaded part 2 yesterday, and then part 3 today, like this night, this evening. I couldn't speak. I was thinking of doing it tomorrow because the first, they were like 2 days apart, but I'm like, no, it's okay. I didn't want to do 2 types of uploads in one day, just to kind of space it out, because I know I'm not going to be posting anything for the next couple of days because I'll be busy. But you know what, whatever. I just uploaded it, so I got Act 1 complete. And Act 2 I'll try to finish this week. I think I have time. Oh, what is this? I think I did this already. Did I do this? Oh shit, I haven't done this yet. Oh my god, I'll do that after, if we have time after this. So 7 days. Okay, so I really have to finish the latest Archon quests this week. Alrighty.
You really are a one-trick
Paimon's
pony.
thing is in 6 days. Okay, it's okay. Maybe I can do that separately. Okay, I'll do that separately, I think. So I can have more content to space out for my busy week. Oh, I overshot. Ooh, overshot again.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Damn, I'm kind of hungry. I should have brought a
Still,
snack with
spending
me.
time here really has
I don't
felt
want to
like
stop
a
the
vacation.
recording, so I'll just sit through it
The
and I'll eat
Kaholasaurs
later.
are so nice and so fun to play with.
Ooh,
Their bellies are
Kaholasaurs.
super bouncy. Oh,
Their
and a
bellies?
of snacks were so delicious.
I forgot what they were
She
called.
gave
So
Paimon
the
some for
Yum,
the road just this morning, actually.
Tepetli, and Cola source. What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely
I love
delicious
fresh
right off the grill.
seafood.
Hey, Moalani!
The best.
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
What the fuck?
But
Exactly,
don't worry,
my expression.
the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
But still. That's crazy. They'd send kids to
That's
their
a
deaths.
relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes
I
are bound
wonder
to
if they can
happen.
remember the pain
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
of
All
dying.
right, thanks for letting me know.
Like, you know, however
We'll
they
head out in a
died.
bit. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
I forgot what I was gonna say
Lonnie,
before she broke the
you
news.
said the Abyss was
That threw me
cunning
off.
just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants
fresh
them to be in any
seafood.
more danger. It's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure.
You know how
At a
in some
glance, it
cooking
certainly
videos
seems like
people
the
would
only
criticize
goal
how
is total
people season
destruction.
their foods, like
The Abyss isn't a living
they need
entity
to use
after
more
all, so what
seasoning and stuff
capacity
like
for
that.
logic or planning could it
But
possibly
some-
possess? But
some
through our
types of
long
food
history of fighting the Abyss,
are better
we've realized things aren't
with
quite
simple
so simple. 500
seasonings,
years ago,
like just salt
the Abyss
and
invaded
pepper.
Teyvat.
And one of those
You know
would
about
be
that, right?
like, okay, maybe a bit of soy sauce, sure. Fresh seafood, because like if it's fresh, the natural flavor of whatever it is, like whatever meat it is, if it's like squid or shrimp or fish, would just enhance the flavor of it, and you wouldn't need that much of a sauce or of like other spices. Even steak, I don't really eat steak that much for like the past year or so, but when I was younger, I love steak, and the best type of steak is literally just make sure it's fresh and grilled, and it's just salt, pepper, and some of that. Honestly, salt and pepper is good on its own, but my uncle used to grill it with these, I forgot what it was, but it's like one kind of seasoning. It's just really good like that. Anyway, hungry talk. During the age of Khaenri'ah?
That's right. Khaenri'ah suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe.
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to
Am I
fully
recording?
eradicate it,
Okay,
even
yeah.
after all this time.
Every
Luckily,
time.
the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. The people of Natlan live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this
You
war
must
to
have had to
end.
sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages.
I haven't had
To
fresh
think that my
seafood
name
in
could
a
survive
while,
in
because I
ballads
don't know how to
passed down to
clean
future
fresh seafood.
generations, it's kind of
I've
romantic.
been eating like frozen fish or canned
Everyone
fish.
has something that drives them forward, you know?
It's just easier to cook with those. And frozen shrimp, of course. Like those shrimp cocktails. I use that for pasta. You can do it. Or I think this is nice. We can help. You can make me want to contribute. Contribute.
Be my
Is it
guest.
Contribute.
Heroes are always welcome in Natlan. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Black stone under white stone. Is that the title of the quest? Act 2. We are starting Act 2. A decision! Oh. Go to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. That's the main city. This is actually pretty cool. So we have 3 separate like areas and then 1 main area. I don't think any other nation has this. I mean, we do like have villages, but they have their own subcultures. We have Inazuma, but those are 2 separate entities, I would argue, like with Kokomi's Sangonomiya. Sangonomiya, is it Sangonomiya? What do you call her island? I think it was Sangonomiya Shrine. And compared to like the main Raiden Shogun ruled territory. More cutscenes! Yes, we love those. Kachina was the only one who fell? No way. Aww. Casca's
this
so
place
cool.
is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory.
I don't
Kachina's
understand
gonna be
the battle
so
part.
flustered. She's
thought
never
it's
had this many eyes on her
ongoing.
before.
But they stopped, so it's not. It's like intermittent
Yeah,
attacks
she
or something
doesn't
like
seem
that.
like the kind of person who likes being the center of
I'm
attention.
kind of confused.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich.
Kanich, you're here!
I keep saying Kanich.
Yeah, a commission ran longer than
Kanich.
expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone
I
alright?
haven't done the tribal specific
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
quests
Our new
yet.
friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
If only I'd been a bit more perceptive.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
What if no one died?
Come on, let's
So
find a
they don't
spot with a
do
good
this, right?
view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna improv.
Let's go somewhere higher up so
Improv
Kachina can spot
time.
us.
Oh no, is this copyrighted? Most of the Genshin music are not. I've only been copyrighted for Honkai Star Rail, If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking during Firefly's cutscene, which is crazy.
Warriors
His
of
Hope is a Thing with
Natlan,
Feathers was not copyrighted.
heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend.
Oh, she's so cool. I love
Those
her.
who grew alongside
Mavuika.
sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire.
Look at her
The
shoes.
lifeblood of our nation.
So sharp. So, like, this is giving Phoenix themes, you know, rising from the ashes kind of thing. Oh my gosh, I have to put the speakers nearer to me. Wow, is this the first nation that has what we know of at least a national anthem? So evocative. That's so cool. Gosh, she could stab people with her heels.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient
she's
name.
supposed to bring her back.
What?
But what does that mean?
What does that even mean?
Exactly. What does that mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
Uh-oh.
What's going
I
on?
wasn't expecting this. Not
This
that
has
I was
never
expecting
happened
anything at
before.
all. I learned to just go in the Archon quests,
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
not assuming anything.
Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've
Shut
witnessed
up,
it
you
countless times.
Tepexpan.
Since the
They'd have
Archon couldn't
died.
find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Okay, maybe that might have some
You just
truth
haven't
to
gotten
it,
over the
but
fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage.
Pathetic. The both of you.
there must be something more to it. I agree, but
We completed our mission.
yeah,
Maybe
don't
you
doubt
did.
the
But who's to say
squad.
whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
These guys.
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mulan. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
Huh,
To insult a hero of
interesting.
Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
So that's the mystery we're gonna solve? What happened to the
You-
Ode of Resurrection?
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Speak up.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
Maybe she's not dead.
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
But she won. How are people doubting? The Pyro Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run. That's not like her at
The
all.
thing is, people doubt her strength, but she won. There's no point
She's been
doubting.
waiting for this moment for too long.
She wouldn't have won if,
No matter how
you know.
daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
What does that even mean? And it's sure not you.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration
has a
and
tattoo.
celebration.
Like
However,
a halo.
the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What do you mean?
What?
Why would you
No
suspend
one
the
is
pilgrimage?
all-knowing.
Isn't it like
No
once a
one
year?
is infallible,
I thought it was
not even
done
myself.
for this year.
But doubt is a means by which we
Did
seek
I
the
understand
truth,
wrong?
not a weapon we wield against others.
I
Yeah.
didn't
Take
mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro
They're all
Archon's
talk.
question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
Well, we literally just
already
found out
shared
today,
everything
so
I
you
know.
know.
If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends
Yes,
sooner,
that's what I
you
was gonna
should
say. We
join
should
the
help.
investigation.
The best way to know is to help.
So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
Of course, our nosy
In that
little
case,
asses.
come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should
Of
join
course, we
them.
always have to be
Oh, and
involved.
If it's not too much trouble,
We're
could
like the
you
Sherlock
drop by
Holmes
as well,
here.
traveler?
Their
I'd
mind
like
palace.
to have a chat.
Oh, we caught her right.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep
Giggle.
the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no
I
further
love her hair so
questions,
much.
let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Oh no, are we a
I believe
suspect?
she did. Let's go.
I
I'd
hope
like to
we're
know
not
what's going on
suspects.
myself.
Act 2 starts off with a bang, saying Kachina died, allegedly. Well, not allegedly. I don't know, actually. I feel like she might not be fully dead if they can't find her or resurrect her.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point.
I'm not gonna assume
Kachina
anything,
is
like I said.
undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
So this is the main
Until we
squad.
find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to
Is
be
that an
ineffective.
animal skull on Iansen's
And that
headpiece?
means Kachina won't be able to come back?
Badass.
That's correct. Not until the problem
I
with
didn't
the
expect
Night Kingdom
Kachina
is
to be
resolved.
a main plot point here. As a 4-star,
How
but I
long
guess
will that take?
I guess Misha in Honkai Star Rail
hard
is
to
also a
say.
4-star, but I don't want to spoil any more than that if you haven't played that.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss.
Gallagher as well.
Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together,
what would you do
exhausted
if
from
you
training,
knew death
she would always hum the Ode of
is
Resurrection.
not permanent?
She was supposed to come back to us.
Like, you'd take more risks.
We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy.
Aww. Especially in
We
a battle.
supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's
Are we
not
human?
fair, Mualani.
Or are we dancers?
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life
Especially if
means a
you're
great deal
confident
to
in your
me,
team.
Mualani.
You'd take... If you know
Believe
death
me,
is
I want to
permanent,
bring
of
her
course
back
you'd
as soon as
consider
possible.
sacrificing
I will
yourself
give you that peace of mind
more
if I could.
seriously. But if there's a chance,
But please,
at least a
hear
50-50
what I
chance
have
of
to say,
victory,
so I can at
you won't
least
even
give you a
hesitate.
broader picture of the issue we are now
if
facing.
you know you're gonna be resurrected.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the
Sorry,
Abyss
I
has found a
should-
new means
I
of
said I'll stop
undermining the
talking.
rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop
Did I miss
altogether,
anything? How
the
often do
Sacred
they hold
Flame
a
will only grow
pilgrimage?
weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I
Wait, what
dare
are the
say it's not a
options?
simple case of weighing
Stop the
up
pilgrimage
which
or
course
something?
of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second. But the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
I like the way
I
she
let
speaks.
myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could
She
always
sounds
hold
like
the
someone I would
pilgrimage
trust.
without sending a team to fight
A
in
good
the Night
leader.
Warden Wars.
And I
That
say
way,
sounds
we would
like,
still
of
be able
course,
to fuel the
we don't
sacred
know
flame.
that much yet.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige.
My
and
favorite
competitor
aesthetic here,
numbers will
aside from
drop.
Mavuika, of course, is
With fewer
Chaska. I just love the
the amount
burgundy
of contending
maroon
fire
color
produced will decrease,
on her.
and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
Yeah. What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup,
Oh,
but
this
there's
is
no
like
chance it will be the
the
same
Disney
water
movie
you had before.
song from
I
Pocahontas.
won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina
Just
is
around the
currently
river
facing.
bend.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for
How?
Kachina.
How will you do that?
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn from me.
Understood. Then I'll support
I
you
really
in
hope
any
the
way I
audio
can.
is okay because I was
The
talking over
masters
them
of the
for a while
Nightwind
there.
have a
I'll
technique
try to
that
avoid
can
it.
extract an ancient name
keep
from the
saying
ley
that.
lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within
Wait,
the
don't we
Night
know?
Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can
Oh.
enter. But there is a way
Like
to go
an
there in
avatar state
person.
or something?
However,
The Fade?
know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and
I'm
the
so excited
Abyss
for Dragon Age.
certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Same here. It won't be a problem. Ooh, can we contact Dazliff? He would love
Paimon's
this.
the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
Sitlali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created
Sitlali.
an
I was saying it
artifact
correctly.
that can be
Sitlali.
used to communicate with the Wyab.
I'm
We
pulling
call
for
it
her
the
too,
Spirit
hopefully,
Speaker Stone.
if I have enough
It was
funds
originally
after
used
Mavuika.
as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that
Yeah, it's
spiritual
like this little
quality
orb
also
thing
means
from
it
the
can
teaser.
be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
You've heard
I've
of me.
heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of
She
hospitality.
knows us.
Why?
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated, but looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's
All the time.
solid nowadays.
That's more like it.
He's
After
the
all, I've
only
heard you're someone
Archon
who transcends fate.
that we met normally as an Archon who can welcome us because she has her status as an Archon. First of all, Venti is not the Archon that they know anymore. He's like an alias or something. Zhongli we met as a civilian. Raiden Shogun wanted to kill us. Or, you know, something like that. I forgot. What was next? Nahito was imprisoned. And Farina was a celebrity who made a show of force when we landed in Fontaine. So this was definitely the most diplomatic welcome we've received. You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine.
Oh.
But we can talk about that some other time.
Oh no.
Ideally,
She knows
this would be the perfect
something.
night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
No,
Oh, I
no,
almost
no,
forgot.
no, this feels weird.
Ataya
I feel
was
like we
wounded
won't
in the fight against the
know what
Abyss.
she knows.
She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave
Oh,
this
she's
to
from
me
the
in
people of the
person.
springs.
We're supposed
wonder
to be
if
hot
she's-
spring buddies after all.
If she always had red
But
hair.
don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Ataya a visit.
Okay, we're going. What about these guys?
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that
It's the first
Natlan's
time
destruction
Eonson
was
spoke,
close at hand,
I think.
there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
Oh, I wish we could see both perspectives, maybe.
Yes. Come with me.
What do you mean? No, tell us. We can't always. Ugh. Oh, to be the player, not an omniscient being in the game. Semi. We're not just Traveler. We know more things than Traveler,
The
but at the
sacred
same
flame
time.
must never go out.
Okay.
Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
What?
But that can only last so long.
What do you
I
mean?
think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
What do you mean sacrifice your power? Are you gonna be human again? or
Don't
something?
let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wayab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is
Oh.
part of my duty.
Yes, that is leadership. Cutscene.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Oh my gosh. Capitano time? They just waltzed in.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
Il Capitano. The captain.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin.
Oh.
And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Ooh, glasses.
In times of crisis,
Neo?
someone must pick
Hello?
up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a
So
new
he's from Natlan.
age, the old must be destroyed.
That's like Daenerys. Ooh, fire and ice, fire and ice! I was just saying,
I
Game of
assume
Thrones.
that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
She's using Kenichi's blade. Greatsword. It's like, you can live in my new world or die in your old one. Daenerys. Targaryen. I swear to God, if they kill her off here just like they did Himiko. It's a duel. Do they know each other? He said 500 years ago the ode remained unfulfilled. What does that mean? Ode or oath? They can fly? Who's this guy? Why can he fly? Ooh. Holy sh! What happened to them? Are they alive? They can't just die like that. They're too tough beings. Like, I don't even know what Capitano is. I didn't expect Capitano's voice to be like that. I thought he'd be more Darth Vader-like. Ooh. Because of his mask. Like, you know, like... something like that. And just like that.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was crazy. I wasn't expecting his voice to be like that. I know we've heard him in the videos uploaded in the Genshin channel.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of
He's
the
the
two
first?
harbingers.
Isn't it
I
Piero?
never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Piero. Wait,
If
wait.
the Tsaritsa sent him here,
I'm gonna review
why would he bring up
that
what happened 5 centuries ago?
after this quest.
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we
I
should
don't know
shift our focus to
Arlecchino's
the
story yet.
Fatui.
I haven't done her
If they
story
attack again
quest.
and we're not prepared,
I
we're
still do
done
the
for.
quick start for
No,
weekly
we're running out of
quest.
time. The wound I
should.
inflicted
I really
should
should
hold
do
him
that.
back
It's just
and weaken him for the
I
time
want to play
being.
other games more than Genshin,
Besides,
so...
I'm sure you
I
noticed.
just do the main
The
stuff.
power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Masters of the Night
In other
Wind.
words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could
Isn't
prove
that
to be a very
Eonsen's
valuable turn
tribe?
of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kinich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain.
Oh, no.
Speak to Seat Lali.
It's at
She
Lali's
should know.
tribe. What's
Of
Eonsen's
course,
tribe
I'll head
again?
out
I
right
forgot.
now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
If you're gonna give your power to power the flame, how will you face Capitano again?
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
I thought Eonsen was gonna be the main point of the story because Eonsen was in the Mortal Travails or something, you know, the teaser they had when Genshin was released. Or like a few months after that. Like just like Ayaka was in the Inazuma part. And Sino was in the Sumeru part. I wonder what role she'll play right now.
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Wait, you can't take it back? No.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Don't worry, I got lots of photos. I mean, well, videos, I guess. I thought that was temporary. So there's gonna be a new Pyro Archon after this? Oh, okay. Meanwhile...
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
We're
It
completely
feels like the Archon unleashed her
oblivious.
power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we
Yeah, we
go
should've
back
brought-
and check what's going on?
We brought Child with us. Or, I don't know, Scaramouche doesn't want to be associated with him anymore. Kachina doesn't have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Everyone really hopes nothing goes wrong.
What a beautiful landscape. Oh! Okay. Well, that was a short one. Well, that ends... What was it? I forgot the quest title, but it should be in the title because that's what I'm using to name my Archon quest videos now to make things easier for me to track. Battlefield of Ice and Fire. A great amount of strength is needed to support one's... Yeah, that was so cool. Fire and Ice. A song of Fire and Ice. Alright, so thank you so much for starting Act 2 with me. I'm gonna do the second part of Act 2 maybe tomorrow. I still have to finish my paper. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye. I can't find
I'm
my
not
mouse
the friend to come to
while
for
I'm
words
trying
of
to look for
comfort or
it and trying to
encouragement.
stop the stream. I mean,
But when it
recording.
comes to weighing
Make
the
sure to like,
costs
comment,
of your
subscribe, or follow on
actions,
Twitch, wherever
ask away.
is more convenient. Bye, bye, bye.